Alright, well Pfizer told investors that it's going to increase the price of the convenient vaccine by 40 times the amount that they are selling it for right now. What is interesting that the city just voted to get the vaccine to a regular vaccine is children for them, so now that they know they're going to have a continuum market, they can up the price now. When they were going to do is when Pfizer. So it original convert basically to the US government. At first they charged about $20 per dose to stock price, and after that they charged about $20. Well now they using about to use all of those, after which the vaccine will be sold partially via health care centers. So add-on your local doctor office or local hospital, and Pfizer can then charge you insurance and not instead given it to you free side by the US government. I see free I coaches because by default than vaccine if you're Texas. So then now this happen the cost of the vaccine will go from $30 per dose to somewhere between 2023 to $130 and 22 to $20 per dose. Here is and the clip from the inversion that we will search.
US list price between $110 and $130 per single dose vial for adults reflects the value of the vaccine and is well below the thresholds for what would be considered a highly cost-effective vaccine.
Okay, so they're saying prep that we need to.
This is your break prep that we need to do out from this emergency use vaccine in US what they call the commercial market. Now the people basically agencies estimates that it only cost the price about $1.20 to produce a component, Pfizer about $1.20 to produce a carbon basic.
So selling it at one.
So selling it at $120 per dose. The $2 per dose is in need, and Wonder Marker for Pfizer saying this under the community brand. Okay, about the $50 not $1. 100, 100 did it. It was expert. The returns why they need to do this.
On Thursday that Wall Street was expecting such price hikes due to weak demand for COVID-19 vaccines. Vaccine makers would need to boost prices to meet revenue forecasts for next year and beyond. Analysts said the new pricing range could spur revenues at Pfizer. Use authorization.
Okay, yeah. So now, like, where is the thing is this story? Will we are going today go to do that because? Well, let's that is a very good question. Okay, put it inside the phrase. Well, let me just bring this up real keep here if you want to make it my laptop. So this is Pfizer stock as of this afternoon. Surprising. The day doing very relaxed. A result of those new consumer symptoms about this on this long term price increasing, some good on Pfizer. So they are ranking for this commercial market. They are embarking for this commercial market for the COVID vaccine to be about the same as the commercial market for the flu vaccine. So most adults they don't expect it to make much money on vaccine for children based backing on how for children have been tracking the vaccine. So far no most people want that the vaccine when reality notice is this vaccine when reality notice is perceived high because it's your insurance that while it for it, but Pfizer says that if you don't have it, insurance you and the that while pay for it, but Pfizer says that if you don't have insurance, mm, you can still receive this vaccine for free due to financial assistance, and not really clear how they intended to do this. Again, this uses Hugh expected Buddhist in the mark part of other vaccines. The flu shot itself is between 15 and 95, and they went to the Department of Health and Human Services, and they found the price list of other vaccines that are currently available on the market. You see this used for children. High Highlight plans that are over $100 PBGC after many things varicella. Yellow fever if you go to the next one B high the price list for adult vaccine is a little the Barclay Park but indefinitely. In the more expensive of those vaccines now. In the Pfizer call last week, Pfizer said this is your transition to a traditional commercial marketplace. It means that they can rely on the US government and the more to you, giving them an emergency using authorization. So then how do they sell it? And they expect to make this in this transition in the Q of 2023. What's interesting is about is the Pfizer is getting ready to distribute this vaccine of it on it doing hype and systems for distribution or refrigeration or anything like that the use is no longer subsidized. Then other governments are as low.
Their vaccine programs too. So now you're on your own. Now, when I listen to this
Vaccine program to sue New York on your unknown they listened to this call. We started the camp with a plan for the revisit BUB and W vaccine, which is a respiratory virus which is dangerous for rabies. For 7 months your danger that is when we was 7 months old and it was discovered but this vaccine is pending trial and regulatory approvals. So they went on and what about their big plans for the Remdesivir vaccine pending all of his approval. Okay, but this COVID vaccine has no approval. It only has emergency use approval. These coverbacks skip that approval process because of the emergency use authorization. It keeps keeping trials and now because the CDC last week recommended